You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
I cannot decode. My whole life spins into a frenzy. Hellbound stepping into the twilight zone. This is the madhouse. Feels like being cloned. My beacon's been moved under moon and star. Where might I go now that I've gone too far? Hellbound stepping into the twilight zone. This is a madhouse. Feels like being cloned. My beacon's been moved under moon and star. Where might I go now that I've gone too far? Soon you come to know when the bullet hits the bone. Soon you'll come to know when the bullet hits the bone. I'm falling down a spiral, destination unknown. Double-cross messenger, all alone. Can't get no connection, can't get through. Where are you? Every night they said beyond his guilty mind. This far from the borderline. When the hitman comes, he knows damn well that he's been cheated. Hellbound stepping into the twilight zone. This is a madhouse. Feels like being cloned. My beacon's been moved under moon and star. Where might I go now that I've gone too far? Hellbound stepping into the twilight zone. This is a madhouse. Feels like being cloned. My beacon's been moved under moon and star. Where might I go now that I've gone too far? Soon you'll come to know when the bullet hits the bone. Soon you'll come to know when the bullet hits the bone. When the bullet hits the bone.
You walk into this room at your own risk, because it leads to the future. Not a future that will be, but one that might be. This is not a new world. It is simply an extension of what began in the old one. It has patterned itself after every dictator who has ever planted the ripping imprint of a boot on the pages of history since the beginning of time. It has refinements, technological advances, and a more sophisticated approach to the destruction of human freedom. But like every one of the superstates that preceded it, it has one iron rule. Logic is an enemy and truth is a menace. Any state, any entity, any ideology that fails to recognize the worth, the dignity, the rights of man, that state is obsolete. A case to be filed under M for Mankind in the Twilight Zone.